Hello, Dream Team. Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another informative installment of Life is But a Dream with the Makhs. My name is Makhs.
And I'm Petola Makhs.
So good to be back. Guys, today we're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it simple. Sweet. It's going to be so great. We're going to talk about where it all started. That's the title, right? Where it all started. Why we started our YouTube channel.
The title is our YouTube journey, 6 month check-in.
That's not gonna grab people in the
no,
title. Baby, give me a hard-hitting title.
No, but
give
that's
me something.
The truth.
That's fine. Are you ready to get into it?
I'm ready to
Let's get into it. All right.
It was the summer of 2008. She said, a booty couple at a time with a date. Now raise it last 10 years of matrimonial cake. We celebrate. Now we're stronger together, never better. Go-getters, trendsetters, Black Panthers, the anthem. We the Makhs and we only getting better, ayy.
Life is but a dream.
6 month check-in.
Can you believe it?
Wow. It feels just like the other day when we started this channel.
For some, it feels like it's been long, guys.
Yeah.
For others, because others are sitting up at night editing. So great.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. It's been but it's been fun. It's been fun. I can't believe it's been 6 months.
Yeah.
It's been an incredible journey, man.
It's been an amazing journey.
Yeah,
and I mean, I think Lerato and I were talking before the show, and we're like, baby, do you remember why we started the show? Like, what was the main objective for starting this YouTube channel?
I mean, I remember for me, it was just really to commemorate our 10th year anniversary.
Yeah.
And it was just an amazing feat. And I think having gone through what we went through, guys, not because we had a hard marriage, no, but just because, it's an amazing feat, especially like in the day and age that we live in today, and our peers and our friends and a lot of people just not making it in marriage. We're just like, well, maybe we've got something to say.
Yeah. And I think that the response was just, I didn't think we would get the response that we're getting.
No, neither did I. Neither did I.
And I think maybe because we are in it with just Lerato Lepeto, and to have people embrace us the way they did,
sure.
It's just been phenomenal.
I think one of my most enjoyable things has been watching you like blossom.
Really?
Yeah, like in front of the camera, like.
And wait, guys, can I say something, baby?
Yeah.
So obviously Rato, he's acts and whatever, presents, speaks and whatever. So I've always been like, waiting, not baby, nah, I'm a background kind of chick, I remember there were certain events that I didn't even go with you because I just don't like the limelight. I'm just that basic girl that just doesn't want to be in the limelight.
But you love talking.
I do.
And you have a gift for speaking because every time there's a family something, you're asked to speak. Like your dad was always asked to speak.
Yeah.
Right? And when you were growing up, you always wanted to be a presenter. I remember that.
I did.
Look at God.
I did.
Yeah, you thought I forgot. Yeah. So it's one of those things. It's like sometimes we think that this is actually what we want, but actually no. You're actually gifted in a certain area, and then you realize that maybe it was me. Maybe it was my insecurities that made me say I actually didn't want that. But grand sharp.
Nah. And I think, baby, what's interesting about our journey, guys, our journey is also a great testament of just doing it. Right? Just do it. Yeah. Guys, we did not even have what people call the right equipment.
Had nothing.
So
let's start there.
We had nothing.
And
right?
I think what's important about what we're about to tell you right now is, guys, go and start your YouTube channel. Yeah. Everybody's got a story. Yes. Everybody's got a perspective. Everybody's got something to say. We started with no baby. Let's say we started with what you might not think is the perfect equipment. And we are still using
it.
What you might not think is the perfect equipment. Yes. But we're going to put you on. Yeah. Why? Because we're determined to serve you.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. So we use a phone, guys, to record our installments.
For sure.
We are using the iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Yeah.
that is what we are using to shoot. We are not using a camera yet. I mean, obviously, as the channel grows, we do have aspirations of buying a camera, multiple cameras, so that we can do punch-ins and different angles. And, you know, we talk about those things, and we do want to get to that point. But this is what we're using currently.
So quick technical for people that might ask, right? I used to shoot in 4K 60 frames per second. Then I moved to 4K 30 frames per second. The issue with that was the exporting of the video. So when I started exporting the videos, they were taking like 18 hours. This is not a joke. Like, it used to take 18 hours.
Didn't the one take like 2 days?
2 days,
baby, like
right, to export,
hours.
right? 48 hours. Yeah, you know what I mean? So and then I was like, this 4K thing, like, I love the quality and everything, but it's overrated. I'm not doing this anymore. And this was after I took the machine in, you know. Oh, by the way, I use a Mac, right? So then I took my machine in and whatever.
Like, what kind of Mac? Is it just a Mac?
So I use a Mac Mini. So I use a Mac Mini.
Okay.
For the editing, for anybody who cares, right? I took it in, upgraded to an SD card, upgraded hard drive. Anyway, I upgraded the hard drive. That's the point, right? Got it back. Started shooting in HD 30 frames per second, which is what we're doing now. HD 30 frames per second. It exports much faster depending on how much information I put into the file. That's a quick.
And then we use, so a lot of YouTubers use these big, you know, amazing light boxes. Right? Guys, you're not gonna believe what we use.
We use floodlights.
We use floodlights. Two floodlights, one coming from this side and one coming
facing me
from this side,
facing her.
And we have a tripod stand that we use to hold the phone. And for sound,
so I use this. This is called a Zoom recorder. All right. A lot of people are like, guys, where's your sound? Like, so I had one of my friends come and film here at our house yesterday. And he was like, I always wondered where your sound was coming from. So this is literally lodged like in between us, right here, like in between the cushions. It's like sitting right here. So that's what we do for sound. All right. I got this from a friend of mine. I'm fortunate to work in the music industry. So one of my boys, Big Dreams, he's the one that hooked me up with this. And he was like, Big Dreams, what's up, player? And he said to me, man, you know, it's cool, use it. I appreciate you, player. And then we use Filmora.
Yes, for editing.
Yes, so to edit, I use a software called Filmora. Go check it out. I'm using version 9 right now. I think 10 is out, but I'm using version 9 right now. Pretty cool.
I mean, it works for us now, but you know, Larato always speaks about upgrading to
Final Cut
or that other one,
Studio Suite.
So you know what, guys, our setup is working for us. It's great for us, but we do have aspirations of taking this to the next level and create amazing content that's just gonna blow your mind.
For sure.
And then
let's hope this video looks good so that they think, it does work. Otherwise they go,
and they'll be like,
some show.
So baby, everyone is always asking us about the title sequence.
So the title sequence, guys.
It was the summer of 2008.
She said, I would couple date, now raise it last 10 years. Okay, so what happened with the jingle is I've had that beat for a couple of years. It's been sitting in my studio. Also Big Dreams, actually. He's the one that produced it. I had recorded another song over it. And never released it. It was sitting in my bank. So then I went to Dreams and I was like, yo, my homie, can I use this beat? He said, yeah, for sure. I wrote it in a day. So it's me. By the way. Because somebody asked, they were like,
who?
Yeah, I'll tell you. So it's me rapping. I'm the one that's going, It was the summer of 2008, she said, right?
And I'm the one saying, I want to cover baby.
Yeah, that's right. And then that voice, life is but a dream, is a incredible vocalist. She's actually, what day is it today? Today.
She's releasing her EP today.
She's releasing her EP.
Music.
Her name is Galo.
Kallo.
Music. Galo
She's
Music.
amazing.
She's
Incredible.
So she's the one singing. So I was working on her project when I was recording this jingle. So I was like, yo, my homie, can you quickly do this for me? Whatever. We pulled it together. Got a couple of things. It was my first time editing. It was just crazy. And it came together.
Sure, guys, it's been such a journey. I remember, so we were looking...
And it's you laughing at the end of the
It is.
Yeah.
That was so random.
Your iconic laugh.
That was so random. So we were actually, reflecting on how far we've come. I remember in November, we put out a post that was saying thank you for 1,000 subbies, 1,000 subscribers. That was in November. So we started in September the 4th. I think our first video went up on September the 6th.
5th or 6th.
6th, and then 2 months later, September, October, November, then that's when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Guys, today we are sitting, 6 months later, we are sitting on 17,800 subscribers, all thanks to you.
Yeah. We appreciate that.
I mean, we and if we can just say, guys,
we had no expectations.
If we can just say, guys, our channel has grown organically.
For sure.
As much as we haven't boosted our channel or our post, we boosted some of our posts when we started. Like 1 or 2, and then we just left it there. We're just like, what? Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's throw it out there. And the channel has grown organically. Our Instagram page has grown again. Guys, can I just ask you for something? If you're subscribed to our channel, please follow us on Instagram at the Makhs. Please do so.
At the _Makhs.
Makhs, yes.
Which we put at the beginning of every video.
Yes.
That's our Instagram handle.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah. And another interesting fact, baby, I think our demographics. So when we look at the stats, it tells us that about 85% of our viewership is female.
Yeah.
In the beginning, like males,
it was like 95%.
So it's good to
female.
see the guys coming onto our
But we started seeing that. So what started happening in the comments a lot was the ladies were saying, yo, I'm going to get my fiance to come and watch this. I'm going to get my boyfriend. I'm going to get my husband. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting. It means that we're obviously having a conversation that they want to be having. That you want to be having in your space, which is really amazing.
Yeah. And
very interesting.
At the risk of being long-winded. Oh, sorry, baby. What happened?
You whacked me with your ring.
Oh, sorry.
The very heavy rock of a ring.
So, babe, what has been the highlight for you?
The highlight for me has been the ability to have conversations with you.
Oh, baby.
I think like the biggest surprise to me has been, oh man, I get to have really dope conversations with my wife. I get to have dope conversations on camera. So we gotta act right. You see? Because now we know people are watching. So it's like I can throw anything and I can look at her and say, so what are you saying? Right? And it's a controlled environment. It's really dope. And then I can say, no, but last week you remember I said. And she's like, you didn't say that. And I say, click play, baby. So no. But it's the fact that we that I get to have like really dope conversation with you. Yeah. You?
Yeah. I think for me it has been sometimes you just think of yourself as yes, that you're great, you're destined for great things, your purpose for great things, and God is using you and God will use you. But I think just how God is using this channel just to get people to start having conversations that they would have never had before.
Yeah, and giving them permission to
and giving them
those
permission to have those conversations. And those are some of the comments that we get in to say, you know what, I'm having this conversation with my husband, with my fiance, or I'm not even married yet, but I know what conversations I'm supposed to be having with my future, or I'm not even in a relationship yet, but I'm starting to have, to think differently about relationships and marriage and whatever. So I think for me, the impact has been the highlight.
For sure, absolutely. I actually wanted to say that afterwards. So I wanted to say, it's definitely the way it's affecting people's lives. But I also wanted to say that a lot of my friends are going, yo, you're starting arguments now in my house. Yeah. And I'm like, good. Yeah. That's good. Have the conversation, guys. One of the things that was, and I think what's really great about it is, I think like nothing was out of bounds for me generally. I was just like, no, it's fine. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? And
wild doing
a little bit, and it was just really cool. It's just really cool that now when I speak to my friends or whatever, they're like, my dude, we even paused the episode and we got into it, and it was like, yo, you know, that's really cool. And I'm like, look, if it's not, I remember us speaking in one installment about how we measure impact, and that's the thing for me. I'm like, is it causing a shift in your home? In the, is it changing the temperature?
Yeah.
Is it laying a new foundation? Are you guys starting to have conversations that sometimes it's so helpful when you hear somebody else say something.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you kind of look at your partner and you go,
you're like,
I'm like, that's good. That's amazing.
Yeah. And what would you say, like, what would you attribute the success of the show to?
I'm gonna take
and I say success because success is relative. So for us, we feel like,
success is impact. It's measured by impact.
Exactly. And for us, we feel like, the show has been very successful because of the impact and the reach, so
because you should see our DMs. No, really, it moves us so much. So for me, it would be, I think, no, I don't think. So in the comments, what people have said is it's the authenticity of the conversations. And I think that is something that we try to remind each other to keep, because when you take a look around, sorry guys, I'm fixing the mic. So when you look around at it's very easy to look at other YouTubers and say, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this, they're doing that. We should implement this, we should implement that. But I think we very often pause, go away, think about it, sleep on it, and say, is it really us, or are people going to start feeling like, I feel like you guys are now trying to be something that you're not, and if that happens one day, I think it's still fine as long as we remain true to who we really are. Remember, in life, we are not going to change, but we are going to evolve.
Yes.
We are going to grow. The hope is that you're going to grow with us. But authenticity. Yourself?
Definitely. I mean, that's been the common thread, a lot of, and we also do feel like we are being our authentic selves. So that has, I feel like that is a huge factor into, why and how the channel is growing. And I also think, when Lerato was saying that, sometimes it might be easy to look at what other people are doing and try to replicate that. So our show is a long form show.
Yes.
Which means that, our episodes are kind of, and we've also seen in terms of our views, we get a lot more views on episodes where we are having serious conversation, right? And
as opposed to pranks.
And there's nothing wrong with pranks.
There's nothing wrong.
There's actually a couple guys that do pranks. You me dreams and
the real MXO. So funny.
You
So
Dreams
funny.
and the real MXO.
Love them.
I love them. I love them. And you know, it's their thing
But
and
it's
it works
their
for
thing.
and they're amazing at it.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes, you know, we used to worry about, is it too long? I still worry about whether some of our conversations are too long.
Yeah.
But, you know, we get comments with people saying, no, man, that was too short. We
Yeah,
feel like,
yeah.
you know, it wasn't even 30 minutes or 35 minutes or whatever. You know, but I think that if your purpose to be doing something, if something has been anointed, you know, then it will, Sarah Jake said it so nicely. She was like, it will, it won't even, the YouTube algorithms won't even matter. You know, the what else is there?
Yeah, actually, a friend of mine called me and he said,
Yeah.
so a friend of mine, he's a techie, Clint.
Yeah,
right. His name is
yeah,
Clint.
yeah.
The point is,
Mr. Nike.
yeah, Clint Knight.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, anything digital, online, marketing, this, that, you know, he understands algorithms.
Yeah.
Anyway, one day he calls me and he says to me, my dude, your numbers don't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, for a
Yeah.
long form show, I don't understand why you guys are hitting the numbers that you're hitting and so on and so
Yeah.
forth. And yeah. So that's just really cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mind you, guys, we are very aware that there are people that are hitting much greater numbers. We are very aware that there are people that are hitting much less numbers. The thing is, we are very clear about running our own race.
Yes.
And we also came in with not a lot of expectation.
Yeah.
So we were
Yeah.
just like, God,
tell a
do your
story.
thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And we had that conversation on that do you boo boo.
Yeah.
Like, we're just doing us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we're comfortable with that, and
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And we love it here. We're going
Yes.
to be here for a very long time. Please
Yes,
continue
absolutely.
to journey with us.
Yeah.
We appreciate you so much.
So much.
Yeah.
So much. So remember to comment, like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification button to know every time we upload a new installment.
And before we go with this, are we going to read a comment of the week?
Yes. Guys, because wow, we keep on saying, our comment of the week.
Yes.
So funny. So it came from Siam Dolo, right? This was
Siam Tolo is an OG. Hi, Sia.
always,
we
constantly.
see you.
Like,
we love
for
you.
sure.
We thank you for
so
your
Sia
comment.
says, this was on our incubation episode.
Yes,
That's our previous episode. Go watch it.
Yeah.
So he says, I think y'all are ready to do marriage counseling. When people make contact, maybe you should ask them if they prefer you or the seniors. So basically we said, guys, we are not doing... what did I say?
Nothing.
Prefer. Huh? What did I say? Prefer. Did I say prefer?
I'm not correct if it was me.
I would have
It's
said
fine.
I would have said not prefer, you must say prefer.
You would have said, yeah. You would have said, babe, it's prefer. Guys, get a principal, like, yeah.
That's not true.
Lerato dreams in English, guys. And,
Yeah.
I always say to him, Lerato, English is not my mother tongue. Na akilorikas koa. So leave me. Ariremo. Balasi amo.
So we basically said in our previous installment that we're not marriage counselors. I said yet, and then so we basically gave details to our folks, the Makhs seniors, if you guys are looking for counseling. I feel like you've gained enough wisdom from both your experience and the seniors to be ready to speak to the younger generation in a language and a voice that they can understand. Amen, brother.
Hallelujah.
Now, the part that I liked was RE incubation. I incubate for all the reasons
Do you
Lerato
think Sia
mentioned.
is a girl or a boy?
Oh, it might be a lady.
It might be a lady.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
If you
It
ever
might
heard.
be a lady.
That's true. RE incubation, I incubate for all the reasons Lerato mentioned. LOL, I'd never survive a partner who doesn't want gossip.
I think
you?
it's a girl.
Gossip strengthens a relationship. Obviously, nothing malicious, but aibo, maslebe.
I think it's definitely a lady.
I loved that comment. That was brilliant.
We love you, Sia.
Shout out
Thank
to
you so
Sia.
much. We love you guys so much. And this
Was another incredible installment of Life is But a Dream with the Makhs.
one time.
Do it, baby. I don't know. Do
One-
your thing. Come up with something. Come
Baby,
with
I like
something.
your one.
Come on. Baby, it's not the same every week.
Okay, we love you guys.
All right. Peace and blessings. One time. Too
Bye.
real.
Too real.
All right.
Bye.